Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, I'm Tanealia. Next month I will be 46 years old and I love color. When it comes to makeup, I feel like makeup should be fun. And it doesn't matter what your age is. If you love color, I feel like colorful eye looks are for everybody. It doesn't make a difference whether you're 20, 25, 40, 50, 60, 100. If you love doing colorful eye looks, then this is the place for you. In today's video, we're going to be doing the Culture palette from Juvia'S place. I just thought this palette was so stunning when I saw the promo pics. There were 30 shades in here, so it's the same amount of shades are in the Wahala and the Wahala 2. This one is inspired by the masks of Africa. There is a mixture of mattes, shimmers, duochromes, and there are a couple of glitters here. This shade right here is a pressed glitter. One of the things that I love about this palette is the way that it's laid out. As you can see, everything is laid out in columns. So while it may look overwhelming when you're first looking at the palette, but all you have to do is go down in columns and you can put together, very simple color curated looks. And then if you're being a little more, adventurous, go through and just kind of mix and match. But I did film close-ups and swatches, so let's go ahead and drop that in right now. Like I said, there are 30 shades in here, 16 mattes, and then the rest are a mixture of shimmers, glitters, and duochromes. The mattes, I will admit, some of them were kind of dry, and while I did get pigment in the swatches, I had to kind of go over some of them a few times just to really get, a little bit more intensity. That's something that I have noticed about Juvia'S place mattes, that sometimes they tend to be a little bit drier, not quite as creamy and buttery smooth as some of the mattes that I've used in other palettes and other brands, but I usually don't have an issue with them. Even though they may feel a little bit drier in the pan, they blend out pretty beautifully. The deeper purple in here did swatch a little bit patchy, so I was concerned about how it was going to blend on the eyelid. I haven't had any issue with the purples in either one of the big Wahala palettes, but in the smaller palettes that came out previously, like the Warrior 2, I think that's what it is, the Zulu, I did declutter those because the purples were a little bit more patchy. But just overall, the color story, the inspiration behind the palette just really caught my attention, and I definitely had to grab this. I will definitely be doing a 2 looks with this palette as well as an Instagram look. Alright guys, so now that we have talked about the palette, what it was inspired by, and the type of shades and formulas that are in it, let's jump into putting together this eye look. Alright, so the first thing I am going to do is to prime my eyelids using my Milani eyeshadow primer. I've been using the party proof one from Colourpop several times now, so I thought, you know what, I need to pull this one back out again. The party proof one is really, really nice. I have definitely been enjoying that one. For my blush today, I decided to pull up my Beauty Bakerie Queen of Tarts face palette. It's basically 3 shades of kind of like mauve-y, pinky purples. I use this one right here on the bottom. I thought this would be perfect for the look that we are going to be doing today. And for my highlighter, I pulled out my AOA Studio Dewy Cream Highlighter. This one is in Silk. This is currently in my project pannings. I've made a slight dent trying to work through that one. Alright, everything should be pretty well set down, and I have a pretty good idea of what I'm wanting to do today. I know I want to use these 2 shimmers down here. This one right here is kind of a duochrome, so I think I'm going to go up here, maybe bring in these 2 mattes, and then bring in these 2 shimmers, and then maybe one of the other brighter colors underneath the lower lash line. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Afro Beats, which is kind of the teal blue. We're going to lay that all over the lid, just kind of up here in the crease. And then on the outer corner, we're going to take Edo, which is this deep purple, and we're going to kind of blend that on the outer corner. Hopefully it will blend well. When I was doing the swatching, it was a little patchy, and sometimes I do tend to have trouble with the purples in Juvia'S Place palette, so hopefully that won't happen today and we'll have a good blend. But let's go on ahead and jump in. I'm going to take that Afro Beats on. I think this is a Luxie brush, came out of a BoxyCharm a while ago, but we're just going to softly lay that along the crease. Just kind of blend that softly along the brow bone. I finally put new lights in my gold sign over there. You guys have probably noticed it's been a little bit dim over the last several videos. I had bought a bunch of new batteries and my daughter used them all up to do the lights and stuff in her room, so I hadn't had batteries for a while, and the ones that were in there were dying. But finally, we can see goals super bright again, which is what I like. Having that sign back there is what helps to remind me of what, why I'm doing this channel, what my goals are for this channel, the type of content that I want to bring for you guys. All right, so far, the blue is blending pretty nicely, but it's not as smooth and pigmented as I would like it to be. It's a very pretty shade. The blend is just not what I was quite hoping for. I'm going to blend just a little bit along this area very, very softly. All right, now we're going to go into that purple. I'm going to take this detailed brush from Beauty Bay, and we're just going to kind of dip in there. I have those new brushes from Blend Bunny there on the way. I cannot wait till they get here so that I can try them out. I am so excited about trying out that formula for the first time. We're going to take this and we're just going to lay it on this outer corner, and I am really, really hoping that it's going to blend well and we're not going to end up with a bunch of patchiness. I don't know if it's just me, but I tend to have issues with some of the purples in Juvia'S Place palettes. They tend to be a little patchy and not blend as well as other shades. So far, I'm just going to pack this here. Alright, that's not too bad. It's actually packing on nicely. Let's see how well it blends out. I just want to softly blend it on the outer corner, taking it in to that teal blue. Then we're going to lay down those shimmers. My husband is on his home time right now. He went ahead and took a little bit of vacation. I'm going to go off today when I am done with this look, and I'm going to go to the post office and go ahead and get my giveaway sent off. I made the announcement about a week or so ago, and so I want to go ahead and get those sent out today. I have a friend mail that I want to get sent out as well, but Nona, I have not forgotten you. I will send that out. If not this week, then next weekend. I know it has been taking me a little while, girl, to get that out to you, but I've just had so much stuff going on. But I have not forgotten you. I will be sending it out really, really soon. I think you're going to like what's in that package. Okay, this purple is actually blending pretty well. I was a little worried, but as you guys can see, it actually doesn't look bad. Have I worked with other purples, that I've liked more? Yes, but it's actually packing on pretty well. Not getting a bunch of fallout everywhere. The blend is actually pretty nice. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm not disappointed or anything. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm going to blend it along the lash line just a little bit, just to make blending the shimmers over it a little easier so that I can have a little bit more of a gradient. I like everything to go in kind of an angled position and not like straight up and down. Alright, I am liking how that is looking. Now let's go ahead and, you know what, before we lay down the shimmers, quickly lay down something on the lower lash line. And I think I want to take, let me see, I want something that kind of contrasts but doesn't clash. What do we want to do? No, I think I'm just going to go with one of the pinks. I'm going to take Kobo, I think is how you say it right here, this really pretty bright festive pink, and we're just going to lay that along the lower lash line. I need my magnifying mirror for this so I can see exactly what it is I'm doing. I think I'm going to film a small declutter soon. I need to declutter some more brushes, and I also need to go through my eyeliners. I have a lot that are just kind of like dried out and kind of gotten hard, and they just don't blend the way they used to. Or not blend, but they don't go on as smooth and creamy as they used to, especially some of my Colourpop ones. I bought this pastel kit, one of their vaults, not this past summer, not this past winter Christmas season, but 2020. They had like this big vault of like the pastel cream gel liners, so I grabbed that because I didn't have any gel liners at the time and I wanted to experiment with putting them in my waterline. But a lot of them have kind of gotten hard and dry, and they don't go on as creamy. So I think I'm going to film a mini brush and liner declutter coming up. Let me know down in the description box, not description box, the comments, what you guys think. All right, now let's go for these shimmers. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take Sun, which is this beautiful duochrome. I'm going to lay that kind of on this outer portion, and then take Wolof, I think is what that says, and lay that kind of towards the middle, maybe taking that in the lower lash line down here, and then putting a lighter shade in the inner corner. But let's start with Sun. It is such a beautiful shade. This is one of my favorite shades when I did the swatching. Just had this really beautiful kind of a purple, bluey, green kind of a shift. Just absolutely stunning. But I'm going to take this at an angle and just go in this area. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is a beautiful shimmer. So where I'm not sometimes too crazy about Juvia'S Place's mattes, their shimmers are so pretty. Shiny, wet looking. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there is, it's like a green to purple shift. Oh, that is so pretty. I love shifty shades. They make me very happy. I just kind of flipped it over. And now I'm doing this side. I'm going to take just a little bit on my finger. Just going to kind of press it on. See if we can amp up that shine. Oh, that is so pretty. That is a gorgeous shade. Oh, that is stunning. I'm going to go back over just a little bit with this purple shade in the outer corner. Just to kind of blend the two shades together. All right. Now I'm going to take another brush, this flat brush here, and we're going to take that into this purple and lay that towards the inner part. I may have done that backwards. We'll see how this comes out, but I want to take this and just kind of take this here. Oh, that is pretty too. Oh, that is gorgeous. My word, that's like a beautiful, very kind of shiny jewel tone. Like I'm literally laying jewels along my eye, like crushed jewels. Oh, that is stunning. Ooh, I hope you guys can see the same shine and effect that I can see on camera in person, because it is stunning. Wow, that is gorgeous. Ooh, I'm going to take a little bit more of that same shade and just lay it here along the lash line, connecting the upper and the lower in this inner portion. All right, now for inner corner highlight, and I think I'm going to go right into a Fique, probably saying that wrong, but this shade right here, which is kind of a shifty pinky duochrome. Another gorgeous shade in here. We're just going to quickly lay that in the inner corner, right in here, just to add a little bit of brightness. All right, and I think that's going to be it for shadow. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to throw something in my waterline, do a wing on the top, lashes, lips, and then we will come back and see the final look. All right, guys, final look is complete. In my waterline, I have one of the Colourpop cream gel liners in Cry Baby. I just wanted a kind of a really bright lavender orchid kind of a shade. I think it really helps to brighten up the look. I did my wing in my Artista liner from Shop Miss A. Lined my lips with one of the liners in the Hocus Pocus collaboration collection from Colourpop. This shade is in Spinster Ladies. And then for my overall lip color, I use this Full Spectrum CoverGirl Matte Idol in Gains. I've almost used this one up. I love this formula so much, but CoverGirl decided they would discontinue it. I don't know why they like to discontinue products that their customers love, and then, you know, any brand, and then bring in products nobody asked for, but I have almost used this one up. It's beautiful, just kind of a soft fuchsia pink. I thought it would go beautifully with this eye look. And let me know, guys, down in the description box what you think. I think it came out really pretty. I was very pleasantly surprised with how that purple blended out. Like I said, sometimes when it comes to the purples in the Juvia'S Face palettes, they can be a little bit patchy, but I really didn't have any issue with it. I think it blended out beautifully. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. If you are new to my channel and not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe. And make sure you tap the notification bell so you get notified of any videos coming up in the future. And also don't forget to follow me on my other socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.